welcome to another episode of The Money Tree. This week we'll take a look at some interesting stories of people and businesses. First up is Odd Lots. We take a look at D Jungle People, a company whose business is to train corporate executives to become better people. To them, giving training to someone is not a problem. Getting them to learn, that's where the money is. Imagine trying to teach leadership qualities, communication skills, strategic thinking to a group of executives who probably think they already know what there is to know. How does one get them to listen, leave alone learn? According to D Jungle People, a corporate training consultancy, the answer lies how one can turn the learning process into a fun experience. Show them how it's done and they will follow.
I would like to believe that as a training company, we practice what we preach. This every day we try and practice what we preach, both in terms of our work and in terms of our daily lives. So instead of trainers who stand in front of you and preach to you and tell you things that you must do this, you must do that, we try and show it to you through our actions, through our behavior. What makes us unique is that we have taken this to a different level. Experiential learning has been around for many years, but we have decided to adapt it to the corporate environment more specifically, so that objectives are achieved more easily.
Turning a learning process into an experience requires creativity. That's the forte of D Jungle People. They take pains to build a sense of adventure and excitement in line with the objectives of the training. It uses an approach which it calls concept programs, which is really a series of adventures.
A lot of our concept programs is also based on the venue. Depending on the venue, like for example, Mount Wisdom. Mount Wisdom is based on the highlands. We went to Cameron Highlands, saw the suitability of the location, saw that it could achieve certain objectives. We could design program based on that. So we call it Mount Wisdom. Another program we call Shipwreck. Shipwreck is based on sea locations, beachside, islands, places like that. Another one is Keepers of the Flame. This is more based on jungle environment. And Mount Wisdom, for example, objective is to build leaders across all walks of life, regardless of whether you're in management position or not. So we use Mount Wisdom a lot for fresh graduates, interns, attachment students, companies who want to send their young executives for programs and teach them how to have leadership skills in preparation for moving up to management. We call it self-authorized leadership.
D Jungle People was started by a group of friends who shared a common strong zest for life. The company has been around for 8 years. The original group of friends are still together, doing what they have been doing. Their bond of friendship growing stronger with the years.
The Jungle People's concept is based on one thing only, and that's a family. We have certain values that we use as the foundation of the company. The values of friendship. We've got a code of ethics, which reflects what we do, and a set of values based on leadership principles. Values like courage, humility, integrity, and that forms the foundation of the company. It's basically how we live our lives. That's what this business is all about.
Dealing with a wide and diverse range of people is tough enough as it is. On top of that, everybody expects to come away from the training a wiser and better person. Paul says, being able to live up to those expectations is for him the sweetest reward.
To be able to do something back for society, that sounds corny, but at the end of each program, when we realize that we made a difference to some people, that's really satisfying. We put in all the hard work in preparation, we put in all the work during the program, before the program, during the program, sometimes even after the program. And the satisfaction comes when we realize that there are people out there who have realized that we have made a difference in their lives. And that's what we do, character building.
Satisfaction is knowing that your work has touched the lives of people and made them better persons than they thought they could be. This is the inspiration that D Jungle People draws from as it goes about its work to transform people into better leaders.